Hello, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me. If you can see me, well, you shouldn't be able to see me, but I hope you can hear me. Let me know in the chat. Hello, chat. We're going to be going in just a second, just getting the last bit set up, but I just want to know how the music sounds compared to my voice, and I'm grabbing some last second things. I forgot my safety eyes, so I'm going to grab my safety eyes, and I'll be on in just a sec. See you soon. Sorry I'm taking so long. My iPad decided to die. So I'm trying to set up a way to see the chat. But I'll be on in just a second. And hello, chat. Hello, everybody. Hello, Leo. Hello, Jillian. Cooper. Zoe. Colin. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining. I'm so sorry I'm taking so long. I'll be on in just a second. All right. The chat is up, but my iPad's at 1% battery. While it's charging, we'll see if it survives. Let's rock and roll! Hi, everybody. Hello. Thanks for joining. Hi. How are you today? Hope you're having a great Friday. Happy end of the week. Hope you guys had a wonderful week. My week was busy, but good. We'll talk about that later as well. And yeah, let's crochet. Yeah, let's crochet. So today we are going to be crocheting a bunch of leprechauns. I'm going to call this a crochet-a-thon. We're trying to crochet as many of these little leprechauns as we possibly can today, because this weekend, hopefully my mom isn't watching, because this weekend I'm going to hide as many of these around my mom's place as I possibly can. That's the goal. Make as many as we can today, and then this weekend hide as many as we can right before St. Patrick's Day. When I was a kid, my mom used to hide gold coins all around the house for St. Patrick's Day, so you'd have to like go and search and find the gold coins. And I thought, oh, well, let's get her back now and make a bunch of leprechauns. It drives her crazy, and I love that. I think it's the funniest thing ever. She's like, where are they all? Where are they all? It's really fun. So we're going to try to make as many as we can today. This is a brand new pattern on the website. You can find it linked right here at clubcrochet.com/gold. There's a link in the description. There's a new video on the YouTube channel. It is free until St. Patrick's Day. After St. Patrick's Day, I'm making it available for memberships exclusively. But for right now, it's free as long as you have an account on the website or you just want to watch the video. Please check out the video if you can. Links for the video are on our YouTube channel. Go give it a like. Go check it out. I think it's a great pattern, and I'm really, really proud of it. I think you guys are going to really enjoy watching me make them too, because they're very entertaining to make. So anyhow, yeah, we're going to make a bunch of these today. If you want to crochet along with me, like I said, you can find the pattern at clubcrochet.com/gold or at clubcrochet.com/leprechaun member, maybe. Zoe said it's a leprechaun-a-thon. Exactly. That's what I should have named the live stream. Leprechaun-a-thon. That's what it is today. We are making as many leprechauns as we can. Do I at least tell her how many you've hidden? No. No, that's the best part. She doesn't even know. It's great. It's really fun. But good question, Michelle. Maybe I should. You guys can help me come up with the plan on how to hide them, or good ideas on where to hide these. If you want to crochet these along with me, other than the pattern, you're going to need the following things. We're going to be using worsted weight yarn, 100% cotton. That's just my favorite kind of yarn to use for what we're making. However, you don't need to make them in 100% cotton. You can make them in any kind of yarn you want. Here, let me show you one little pattern. So this is another Minigurumi pattern. By the way, this is a Minigurumi pattern. I make this in less than 100 stitches. There's only 98 stitches total, just under the wire, with no sewing at all. You embroider on the beard, but you don't sew it together. That's the important distinction. So that is my personal challenge. I have another one coming out soon. I actually have two more coming out very soon. I just recorded the video tutorials for them yesterday, so I just need to edit them over the weekend and then get them onto the website. So expect them later this week, but we're going to also be adding in a little Minigurumi goblin and Minigurumi gnome to the website pretty soon. So expect these guys coming out ASAP, and I'm showing you them right now because I wanted to show you what it would look like if you didn't make it in cotton. So I made this little guy in this worsted weight cotton. This is our Club Crochet amigurumi cotton, but this is one I made in blanket yarn, same exact pattern. So you can see how much bigger they come out if you make them with different yarns. And it looks really good in different yarns. So this is a good example. If you want to make it in different yarn, please do. But please send me a picture. I would really love to see the leprechauns that you make today. So if you want to send me a picture, we're on Instagram. It's at club.crochet on Instagram. I'm on, you can find me directly on Instagram at @LouisLoops. You can also email me directly. I'm Louis at clubcrochet.com. Send some pictures of what you make. I would love to see them. I think that's really cool. I've been meaning to get it set up so that the Discord channel or website has the pictures of what people are crocheting here on the live stream, but I just didn't have time this week. So expect that to be coming pretty soon too, so you can actually see what you're making live. So that's the plan. But yeah. So these patterns are coming out soon too, but today we're making leprechauns. I'm going to be using the colors. We're going to need a bunch of different colors. You'll need a color for the hat. We'll be using probably black for the hat today. You can also make it in dark green for the hat as well. We'll be using dark green for the pants, light green for the shirt, a little skin tone, and a little bit of orange for the beard. Other than the yarn, you'll need some safety eyes. We're going to be using 6mm safety eyes like this. By the way, all the materials I'm talking about today are available in the shop. It's a great way to support this channel. We're going to get to that in just a second. But if you want to get any of the materials, including a bottle of eyes, I think I still have some more of these. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I'm pretty sure I still have a few more of these in the shop. You can check it out. If it's not sold out, I highly suggest getting one because they're very cool and I love them. Oh, okay. I'll answer your question in just a second, Jillian. For our crochet hook, we're going to be using a G 4mm crochet hook today, just because we're using worsted weight cotton yarn. You'll need a pair of scissors for cutting stuff. This is our adjustable scissors that's available in my dinosaur crochet kits. I kind of want to get these in the shop, but I don't know. Is that something you think would be a good idea to get little foldy scissors in the shop? That might be kind of cool. And then a darning needle. I'm going to use just a crimped end darning needle. This is only for sewing on the beard. But yeah, you might want a darning needle. Let's see. Oh, and then the last thing, we're going to stuff it with these little itty bitty magnets. And the reason we're stuffing with these magnets is because it makes it way easier to hide these everywhere. It does keep them weighed down just a little bit. That's not really the point though. The real point is to make it so they're magnetic and can attach to metal stuff. Hold on. Stay. Does this one not have one? Oh, this guy doesn't have one. Maybe this one has one. This little guy has one. I can feel it, but there's two of them stacked on top of each other, so they're not holding. But there are mini magnets in it. They are actually shockingly strong, and usually can hold themselves up on just a nail, so it's pretty cool and easy to hide. All right, well, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about for that. Let me talk about how you can support this channel if you'd like to while we get started crocheting. I'm just gonna, I think I know the pattern off the top of my noggin, so I think I'm just gonna go and try to just ad-lib this. Hopefully I have enough orange today. Oh yeah, I do. I have another ball of it over here. So we're gonna start with our black yarn. I'm starting with, we've got a tangle of black yarn here, so it might be complicated. So hopefully this doesn't get too tangled. If you like what's going on here and you would like to support this channel, that is really cool of you. Thank you so much for considering supporting. The best way, or the cheapest, freest way to support is just to like this video down below. Please give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Hit the little bell icon so you don't miss when we come out with new videos like this. But yeah, please like and subscribe. We're trying to get, let's say, we didn't hit our goal. I don't think we hit our goal last time either. Let's try to go for it again. 125. We're going to try to get to 125 likes. If we can get to 100 likes during the live stream, I'll show you a future pattern that no one's seen yet. So if you want to see a secret future pattern, like this video down below. If you want to support us monetarily, wow, thank you. That would be really cool. This channel is completely supported by its fans and by members. So if you are if you're interested in supporting us monetarily, a membership is probably the best way you can do so. Members get early access to future patterns, they get exclusive access to certain patterns, and they get access to the entire library of tutorials. There's a whole lot. I add new ones in pretty much every other week. And you can find them all at clubcrochet.com. Memberships start at only $5 a month. You can get a free trial if it's something you want to give it a shot, and if you don't like it, you can cancel it at any time. But memberships are probably the best way to support monetarily. 1 second, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, we're on count. So memberships are a great way to support us. If you also want to support monetarily in other ways, you can purchase kits and merch in the store. There's a bunch of materials. We have a bunch of patterns that you can buy online. You can buy pins. We have a bunch of new pins. I think we only have like 15 left of our Bigfoot bobby pins. I did not order nearly enough. So if you want a Bigfoot bobby pin, get it now. I actually drew this pin myself, and I'm very proud of it. It is part of our new Woolly Woods themed seasonal kit. That's a giant crochet kit where you can make all the things that we're making this season. And this season is titled Woolly Woods. It's all themed about woodland critters. And we're making a lot of woodland critters, like kind of an insane amount. I can't stop myself. I keep coming up with ideas. And last night I came up with one and I was like, oh wait, what if I did this? Oh my gosh, I got to make that fast. So there's a whole bunch of patterns coming out soon for the Woolly Woods. And if you want to get a seasonal kit, you can crochet along with us with the exact materials that I'm using. And I'm always taking thoughts and feedback. So if you have any, let me know. Spencer says we should make a turtle. I think that's a great idea. Actually, that would be a perfect pattern for this season too, and a great Minigurumi pattern too. And if I wasn't already trying to make as many leprechauns as we could today, I probably would try to make a little tiny turtle, now that you say that, because I think that's a great idea. And all the yarn that we need, like all the colors, are in this Woolly Woods season, so that would be perfect. A jimbo sushi. Now that is an interesting one. I don't know how I would make a jimbo sushi, but I'll think about that. That's a weird request, but I'll think about it. Yeah, Jimbo, by the way, if you don't know, Jimbo is my cat. He is the best, and I love him so much. But he has been really sneezy recently. I think he's having a flare-up, and he's always a little sneezy, but every now and then he gets a flare-up of this virus, and he just gets so sneezy. And just boogers everywhere. It's really gross and it's really sad, but he's okay. Last night he shot a booger that was, sorry if this is too much information, but legitimately one of the biggest boogers I've ever seen. I've never seen a human make this much boogers. It's crazy. But he's okay. He's going to be all right. We're giving him some medicine, and yeah, he'll be okay. It's very normal for him, unfortunately, but yeah. But Jimbo's very boogery right now, so there's your little Jimbo update. He's in the other room, just being sneezy. Last night, or 2 nights ago, he came up and slept on our heads and woke us up in the middle of the night with a big booger on our heads. So, Stitched Fan, oh my gosh, welcome to the chat, Stitched Fan. I saw your post on Instagram earlier. It made me so happy. That was really cool. They had crocheted a what's his name? An ogre, and it looked really cool. It was very impressive. I think I go into this stitch right here. I'm trying to remember this pattern from the top of my noggin. Jillian asked something about Lava Run earlier, and I wanted to answer their question. Oh, yes, we can totally sort that out. Can you email me? Could you email me about that question, Jillian? I don't think it's something I can really answer well on this stream because I need to look into the back end stuff. Sorry about that. But I can help you out with that question. It's no biggie. If you had supported Lava Run and you are here and have any questions about it, let me know. But here's a little quick update. Lava Run, if you didn't know, that's my board game that I'm coming out with, where you crochet a bunch of dinosaurs and you help your dinosaurs escape a volcanic eruption. And we just sent out the survey for Lava Run this week or late last week. It is not expected to arrive still until probably, I'm hoping May. I'm really trying to push for April. I'm expecting May. It might be June, but soonish. We are waiting on them now, but it's coming along, and I'm very excited about it. So if you are interested in more about Lava Run, I'm working on an update to come out with by Monday, so that I could give you a little tiny update I've updated some of the craftable versions of the patterns. So there is a new printer-friendly version of the dinosaurs that's coming out. And yeah, I've been working a lot on it. It's been a long week, guys. We've had a lot. I've been bouncing from project to project all week. Just a bunch of different little projects. Okay, so now we want to slip stitch here, like that. And we have, I believe, a little hat. Look at that little top hat. What a distinguished little top hat that is. Oh dear. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. I'll hide this end in here. Yeah, we've been working on a lot of stuff for the website this week. So we are doing a pretty big update to the site this year, including a bunch of new features on the site and changing up some of how the system works and stuff. So there's just been a bunch of back-end things this week and just working on a bunch of different projects. I recorded so many tutorials on Monday. I was like, you know what? Let's just stack them all together and record them all together. Oh my gosh. It was legitimately like, I think I recorded 9 hours worth of content on Monday. So now it's just been editing. Luckily I got this Leprechaun out ASAP because that was the real goal. I was like, okay, I got to record these now because I need to get this Leprechaun out by the end of the week so that people can make it for St. Patrick's Day, because otherwise, what the heck? So I was working really hard on getting that Leprechaun out. I really hope you like this pattern. It is one of my proudest designs. I think it's so funny. I was talking to someone this week. Shout out to Shannon. I don't know if you're in the chat, but a fan of the channel, Shannon, I met with this week to talk about. I just wanted to get her advice on some stuff. And hold on one second. I need to count my stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Will be right here. Yeah, so 1, 2, 7, 8 would start right here. Got it. Okay. What was I saying? Met with Shannon to get advice on things. Oh, Minigurumis. I was talking to her and I said, you know, it's so funny. I've been crocheting designs now for legitimately almost 20 years. Whoa. That's really weird to think about. But yeah, legitimately, I'm at like year 18 or 19 now of designing crochet patterns. Not just crocheting, but designing crochet. And it's so funny. After this long in crocheting, I think it's so funny that the patterns that I'm most proud of now are these little itty bitty ones. I mean, it's not that surprising. Like they take a shockingly lot of effort to design, because every single stitch in these mini patterns is so important. Their exact location, their exact positioning is so important. And it's just taken so many years of just like perfecting and optimizing crochet designs to get to this point. And I'm just really proud of them. I think they're really cool because they're just so optimal. They're just like, this is exactly how to make it. It only 100 stitches. And I just think it's funny that after all these years, I'm proud of the ones that are the tiniest. You know, people will ask all the time, like, what's the biggest thing you've ever crocheted? And I'll be like, it'll take me a second to think about it. Oh, maybe Jack Gurgle, or I made a puppet, or I've crocheted a blanket. But it's funny that the ones that I really am proud of are these itsy bitsy crochet designs, just because I think they're so unique and weird. Yeah. What? Oh, why does it have that on it now? Because we are currently getting trademark stuff figured out. So basically we've owned the Club Crochet trademark for like 5 years now. Like 7 years now. and we needed to get like a basically we needed to get like we're in the process of getting like legal stuff figured out. So I needed to change that while we're getting this stuff sorted. That's basically it. Yeah. It's a way to like say like, hey, this is a brand, like we own this. We own this name. So yeah, that's basically the gist there. But good question. What was the first thing that I crocheted? I think the first thing that I ever crocheted was an octopus. Yeah, I made an octopus on, like, I found a easy pattern for like a circular octopus where you just make like a bunch of, you made a bunch of ovals like this, like big circles, and then you just sewed all the circles together. It was a really simple pattern, and it taught me how to do the single crochet. It didn't even decrease. You just like sewed it closed. Yes, we actually had a registered trademark. I've had a registered trademark for a while. But after a certain amount of time, you can apparently, I don't know. It's like a whole bunch of legal mumbo jumbo, light star. But essentially, it's to protect the business from people trying to pretend that they are Club Crochet, which happens a shocking amount, especially on Amazon and stuff. That's another thing that I've been doing this week. Oh my gosh. So frustrating, guys. The people that have been trying to steal our patterns and sell them on Amazon and Etsy this past week, oh my gosh. They just use our pictures, they just copy the text, and then they just throw them up on Amazon and Etsy. And then they just keep selling them until someone catches them. And it's like, man, I can't keep, like, it's just so exhausting to consistently have to be protecting your designs, sending out cease and desists to like Chinese companies, and they don't even listen, and it's like a whole rigmarole. It's really frustrating. So that's been this week. But yeah, we needed to register the trademark basically so that to help protect from that stuff even more so. But it has been really bad recently. Like, I don't know, something got turned up to 11, and every single day I find like people email me. They're like, hey, I just found this on Temu. Is this your pattern? And I'm like, yep, it is my pattern. Yep, that is my stuff. Cool, that's awesome. Yep, that's our logo, but not my design. And then they're sending out these, like, they're either not sending out products at all. Like, they'll like sell, quote unquote, sell crochet kits using our designs. And then they won't even ship them things. And then they'll come to me and email me and be like, I didn't get my shipment. Can you this, that? And so I have to go through all the process of looking up their order and then realizing, oh, they didn't place an order with me because it's not my thing. It's someone else's. Or someone else stole our designs and then said that and so it like hurts our brand too. It hurts our, like, it's so frustrating, dude. So frustrating. Yeah, YouTube videos are one thing, but crochet patterns are another. Like, I can take down YouTube videos, no problem. Like someone that steals my YouTube video and puts it up on YouTube, that's easy. The hard part is taking down listings on Amazon, like books on Amazon that just copy and paste my content and then sell it. Gosh, if it wasn't all the way in the other side of the room, I think it's in my dresser somewhere. Here, I'll show you an example of this. Because I got one. Okay, here's a great example of what I'm talking about. See this book? This Guide to Crochet Dinosaurs, you can buy it on Amazon. Is like 30 of these come up every single week. Okay? Doesn't have anything about authors because it's no one's pattern. They say it's copyright, right? You go in here. All of these designs. Here, let me find the one so I don't accidentally show someone else's designs. Look at that. This is not my book. Someone just copy and pasted all of our information for our design into this book, sold it on the internet. They even kept in the time codes for the video tutorials, even though that's not connected to anything here. It's so frustrating. And so I need to go in and prove that I own this to get them to get Amazon to take it down. It's like, shouldn't they have to prove that they own it in order to put it up? Like, wouldn't that make more sense than me having to continuously protect my stuff? I don't know. Sorry, I'm on a soapbox right now because it frustrates me so much, and it's so consistent. Like, every single week is more. And it makes it hard to keep designing, you know? I keep coming out with these patterns, and it's just more opportunities for people to steal and me to have to put in more work to take them down. Like, every single week. And every time I come out with more patterns, it's just more opportunities for people to take them. So it makes it really hard to come out with patterns, especially free ones. Like, it makes me not want to come out with free tutorials because I know that people are just going to steal them and sell them online. And I'm like, that sucks because that's the like, I want to come out with free tutorials for people all the time. But if I come out with them for free, I can't, it's even more difficult to take them down. If I have it for sale, even if it's like 50 cents online, then I can protect it because, you know, it's a product. I'm selling it online. But if it's a free tutorial, it's way harder for me to take down because I have to get the copyright. I have to pay at least $500 per design to get the copyright for a free design in order to successfully take it down from other websites and bookstores and stuff like that. It's so annoying, and people don't know. I think that's another thing that frustrates me about all this is like people don't realize the extra effort that goes into designing amigurumi because no one thinks about that side of the business, about protecting your legal work. And then the other frustrating part, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm going on a whole spiel. But there's a whole nother frustrating part about this, which is that other people that are young designers will take our designs and sell them online. The Triceratops is a great example. A lot of people will take that design and remake it and sell it on Etsy. Not the physical product. I'm totally fine. You can sell the physical goods of any of the patterns that we make. I'm totally fine with that. But other people will sell their designs and I have to go and I have to send them a cease and desist to have them take it down, because if they don't, then I have no legal rights to ask large companies to take it down. And it's like, I don't want to send cease and desists to a small creator. I'm a small creator, you know? But like, you stole my pattern, whether you meant to or not, you totally stole my pattern. And if I don't send you a cease and desist, then these other large companies, these Chinese companies, I can't send cease and desist to because they will, because like I have no legal rights because someone else took it and is selling it over here. So if they're doing it over here and you told them it's okay, then it's okay for anybody else. So it's like a roller coaster, man. It's so frustrating. And yeah, exactly. They're just lazy. It's just people being lazy and wanting to make a free buck and trying to get away with, like, it's a scam, essentially. It's so frustrating, dude. So frustrating. Sorry/thank you for listening to everybody, or everybody to me going and telling you, like, all this. Yeah, thank you for listening. I really appreciate you guys listening and not being annoyed with me going and spewing all my complaints. It's hard to hold it in all the time, and honestly, it's depressing. It makes it difficult. It makes it really difficult to consistently be creative and designing when my weeks are slowly becoming more and more of this, like, BS. And it's just really frustrating. Yeah. Yeah. So if you ever see something online that you're like, that's Louie's work, or any other crocheter, send it to that crocheter and report it on that website. That would make it even easier. If you went on Etsy and you saw someone selling a crochet leprechaun using this pattern, I'm fine. Again, I'm totally fine. If you want to crochet these and sell them as finished goods on Etsy, I'm totally okay with that. But if you're taking the crochet pattern and selling that online, report it for me. Send it to me. Let me know, because I can't sleuth. I can't go looking around online all the time. And it is a whole process, but you know, it's even more of a process if I've got to go out and search for them too. So, yeah. And oh my gosh, okay, last one. Another big frustrating thing is on Pinterest right now. People have been just taking screenshots of the website and posting them as posts on Pinterest. And I'm like, dude, Pinterest, come on. You know that's not cool. You know, like, why do I have to go in and report this? You guys should have a filter here. Someone else should be able to report this. So frustrating. Anyhow, okay, let's talk about something else. Give me another topic to talk about. So that I could not focus on that. But hey, look at that. In that frustration, I finished an entire leprechaun already. One down. I want to try to get to 4 today. Obviously, we got to add the beard. Maybe we'll add the beards afterwards. You know, we'll just sew all the beards on together. Maybe I'll try needle felting one too. That could be kind of fun to give it a shot. I don't know. What do you guys think? What you think? It's fun that we already have one made. I mean, we're going to make as many as we can. You want me to talk about toilet paper? All right, 2-ply, guys. If you're buying 1-ply toilet paper, what are you doing? When I was in college, okay, here is a secret about me that you don't know. When I was in college, I went to San Francisco State, and I was a young college kiddo, and I did not have very much money because all my money was being made via crocheting and selling my crochet on the internet. So I needed toilet paper, and toilet paper is expensive, so I would just steal toilet paper rolls from school. They would have these gigantic, huge toilet paper rolls, and they would always leave the things unlocked. And so, like, I wouldn't say always, like 2 times, because all I needed was 2 times. I would take an entire giant toilet paper roll, and I'd just be like, well, this is right. Statute of limitations. I haven't been in college for like at least 6 years now. No, at least 10 years. Wow. Now there's the right answer, Jillian. 3-ply quilted all the way. Absolutely. Treat yourself. Or here's the even better one, guys. If you haven't gotten one already, highly recommend a bidet. Get one. They're the best things in the world. I can't believe I went throughout my life without a bidet until like 3 or 4 years ago. And now, I don't know how I'd live without it. Highly recommended it. Well, you're the one who brought it up, Peach. You know, you can't bring this kind of topic up and then not expect me to talk about it. Give me a different topic then. Yeah, we like probably people just stopped watching because they're like, this guy's just talking about toilet paper. Last episode it was conspiracy theories. Now he's just talking about TP. All right, let's unfurl his little hat here and give him a little beardy. We don't actually need too much yarn for a beard. It's probably fine. Music's fun. This is like Nintendo Leprechaun music. Or not Leprechaun, St. Patrick's Day music. Ooh, you want a clue for some new crochet patterns, Leo? Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Woo! Clue for a new crochet project. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. First off, you know it's Woolly Woods themed. So it's themed around the woods. And let's see. What are some other good clues about it? There's one specific kind of creature in the Woolly Woods that I haven't really been posting about yet. This is a collaboration pattern with another artist. Curious Papaya, aka Amy, is the designer of this pattern. And it's really cute. Ooh, here's a good one. Here's a really good one. Amelie? Yeah, of course, I can call you Amelie. I'll do my best to remember. This crochet pattern is going to be an awesome combination with these Minigurumis, because it'll be a really fun mount for our amigurumis. Do you know what a mount is? A mount is like when you like a creature that you can ride. So it'll be a very fun one. I think you guys are gonna love it. I really do. I finished the video tutorial on Monday, recording it, and I was like, oh my gosh, people are going. I texted Amy. I was like, girl, people are gonna love this pattern. It's really fun. Yes, and Amelie, please try not to spam too much in the chat with little dots. Annie Mix asks, do I have to pay for the pattern? No, this pattern is actually free for this week. So if you want to get it this week, it's available on the website. You can find it right here at clubcrochet.com/gold. There's a link in the description or on the YouTube channel, and you do not have to pay for it. If you want to get the access to the written instructions, they're free until Monday. And all you need for those written instructions is an account on clubcrochet.com. Amy is a Curious Papaya, is what she goes by. Curious Papaya. She's a designer. She's the one that's designed. She designed this pattern in the past. This cool Buzz the astronaut on our website. That is Amy. Amy's design. She also did a this guy, a Spinosaurus pattern, and there's a new one coming out in the next few weeks of another one of her designs, and it's just so cute. I give her a shout out. Go say hi to her on Instagram. Again, her channel or she's online as just @CuriousPapaya. We've actually done some interviews with her as well on live streams and stuff. So yeah, go check her out. She's awesome. All right, we got these extra threads. Now we don't need to use stuffing anymore because we have extra threads that we can stuff in. All right, let's stuff in this knot and we'll be done with one of our leprechauns for a leprechaunathon. That we should have named it that. Gosh, this part's annoying sometimes because I always like tie them with too thick of a knot, and they're just like, wait, I don't want to go into the body, please, daddy, please, no, don't stuff me into the body, please. And I go, no, it does not matter, you must be hidden, you must not reveal yourself. There we are. Yes, we have a magnetic leprechaun. We are multiplying. Leprechaunathon. Continue. Let's do one with a green hat this time. Why? Because I want to. You did her Pikachu pattern. She has a very cute Pikachu pattern. Very cute. Golden Legend, how you doing today? What have you been up to, Golden Legend? What you been making this week? Hey, everybody in the chat, let me know what you have crocheted this week. Or made in general. It doesn't have to be crochet. What have you made this week? Have you made a cool needle felted dragon? Have you painted a Bob Ross painting on a sand dollar? Have you finished building a car in the garage with your dad? Oh, Kristen made rocks. Oh my gosh, Kristen, thank you for the reminder. Hey, if you haven't yet, it is the Club Crochet Challenge right now, is going on right now. We are looking for people to crochet a pet rock. And if you crochet a pet rock and submit a picture to the Club Crochet Challenge, you can find more information at clubcrochet.com/challenge. I think there's a link in the description. If not, I'm sure one of the mods will post a link ASAP in the chat. But this is a new challenge that we're doing where you just need a crochet pet rock, and you will get a chance to win a free deluxe kit for crocheting a pet rock. We're all going to vote on our favorite rocks, and the winner will win a free deluxe kit, and the top 4 will all get memberships as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're doing... Wait, did I do the 8? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, I need one more. How do I need one more? 1 here. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we'll work into this one. I might have just forgot to do a stitch in the first round, but... Or I worked... Oh, you know what? No, that's what it is. I worked into the wrong back loop. But it's okay. We fixed it. Oh, congratulations, Christina! Christina's been crocheting for a year. Oh my gosh, it is your anniversary. Congrats, Christina. Happy crochet anniversary. Amy X says that they're making bookmarks and they're trying to sell them at school. You know, that is how I paid my way through college, is selling my crochet. I made a lot of hats. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I wish I could... Oh, that's actually probably the longest thing I've crocheted. One time I crocheted... Actually, one time. I think I've made like 6 of these. I used to crochet Santa hats, and I called them scats. They were scarf hats. I know, scats. Whatever. But they were really popular in my town here. I live in a town called Thousand Oaks in California. And they were really popular here, so I had to make a bunch of them. But they were super long. Like when they were finished, they were taller than me. They were like 5 feet long Santa hats. So you'd wear them as a hat, and then you'd wrap them around your neck as a scarf. And they were so cool. They were so cool. Yeah. Let's see. Michelle, that heard. I get that, Michelle. Do you like... Okay, Michelle, question about your yarn. Michelle says that they're not a fan of the Woobles yarn. Which I get. I kind of like that yarn. I don't call it Woobles yarn because Bernat has a yarn called Maker yarn, which is literally the exact same yarn. I think from the same factories and everything. And there's a lot of other brands out there that use that yarn. It's this like tube kind of yarn with like stuffing in the center of the yarn. Anyhow, question for you, Michelle. Do you like crocheting with cotton like this? Like what kind of yarn do you like to crochet with? For amigurumi specifically, and why do you like certain yarns over other ones? I'm very curious. I've been asking that a lot this week. Oopsies. Sorry, Mr. Camera. I did not mean to nudge you. Yeah, we'll start this one. Golden Legend, thank you so much for the kind words. Hey, again, if you haven't yet, like this video down below, subscribe to the channel, go check out our full Leprechaun tutorial. You can find that at clubcrochet.com/gold, or it is a new video on the channel, and it's only going to be free on the channel until Monday, so go crochet it now while you can. Okay, Peach Blossom, thanks for joining. Talk to you later. Oh, sorry, I know your name's not Peach Blossom. This is Amelie. I remember things sometimes. Fizzle Sweets. First off, love the username. They say that they have made a papier-mâché squishmallow monster. A papier-mâché? That sounds awesome. I've always wanted... You know, I've never made any papier-mâché. I've always kind of wanted to. I wonder what the combo of papier-mâché and crochet would be. Papier-mâché or crochet. Papier-crochet. Oh, Nicole asks a very interesting question. And someone else asked another question earlier, but I'll get to that. But Nicole asks, Louie, is it okay to use different brands of cotton yarn on the same project? It depends. It really depends on the yarn and the project, and it's a lot of personal preference as well. For example, our cotton yarn, our Club Crochet Amigurumi cotton yarn, is pretty unique when it comes to cotton yarns. And I have a lot of Lily Sugar and Cream yarn, which is pretty... It feels very different. Here, I'll show you what it looks like next to each other. So this is our Club Crochet Amigurumi cotton. This is Lily Sugar and Cream. And to someone that's looking at it for the first time, you might look at it and say, oh yeah, that looks almost the same. And it does. You know, it does. But once you've been crocheting with it for a while, you feel the difference. Ours is a lot, honestly, it's a lot softer, more durable. And it is more threaded on the top. You see, this one's got 4 threads that are all kind of spun together here. See those? Whereas ours are 4 threads that are spun together, but each one of those threads are 4 threads that are spun together. So it's really dense. You can kind of see it right there. So why that is important is because it means that ours is just a little bit thicker, and it's almost imperceptible when you're just looking at the two of them. But once you've crocheted them for a second, you realize that ours is just a little bit thicker. Now, because of that, when you crochet with them, you can tell. I can tell. I definitely can tell. Like if I crocheted this and changed from hat color to skin tone with Lily Sugar and Cream, I will be able to tell. It looks different. It is subtle. I've been crocheting for almost 20 years. That's why I can tell. Some people can't tell. But so like you can get away with it, especially if you're not changing colors that often, you know, like you're changing colors for specific projects or specific parts of a project, and you're not like using them together all the time. Like if you're doing a project where you have to change colors every round and it's 2 different yarns, even if they're the same brand, it will be kind of obvious. But to answer your question in a long, too long didn't read, is it okay to use different brands of cotton yarn for the same project? Yeah, it's okay to use any kind of yarn you want for different projects. You do you. In fact, I suggest you test it out yourself, because it's really important to test stuff out. But I will say, as a professional, I can tell personally when I do that. It doesn't feel... I can tell. That's just the gist of it. I can tell. Jillian, oh my gosh, Warren has been selling his 3D prints. That is super cool. Actually, this week I've been looking up so much stuff on 3D printing. I found this person on YouTube that makes he makes animatronic eyes that are made with 3D printing. Hold on, let me count my stitches here. This will be our first stitch right there. He makes animatronic eyes. He 3D prints all the pieces, and it's all open source. So you can download all the project files and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh. I have a friend that does 3D printing a lot. He's the one that designed all the dinosaurs for Lava Run. which Jillian and Warren just finished printing. And they are, so I asked him, hey, his name is Elliot. Check him out online. He is a Walking Legend Studios. I think that's what his name is, Walking Legend Studios on Instagram. Anyhow, I asked him, hey man, how much to make one of these animatronic eyes? Because I want to make an animatronic crocheted puppet like yesterday. So I really want to work with him. I think it'd be so cool to make some animatronic crocheted stuff. I think that'd be really cool. And apparently the eyes are really easy. Like, he has all the parts that you can buy from him, and they're not even that expensive. It's like $15 for the CPU or whatever that you need, and he teaches how to connect them and stuff. Jillian, check it out. Honestly, I think if you just look up 3D printed animatronic eyes on YouTube, it'll probably be one of the first ones that came up. He posted a video recently. I think it was only like 3 or 4 days ago. So it's a pretty recent video, and it's an update to past videos he's made. Just check them out. I think they're so cool. But I've also wanted to really get back into 3D printing a lot so that I could start 3D printing eyes. I know I've been meaning to send you actually the files for that, Jillian, so that you could test them out and stuff and 3D print your own eyes. But yeah, I have all these files I've made for making your own safety eyes, but also for making your own like horns, so you could 3D print horns and spikes and special like cartoon eyes, like I have a file for 3D printing your own like Gengar looking eyes, and I've been really wanting to get back into 3D printing so that I can use those for future projects. So that's the goal. I want to get 3D printed eyes in the crochet kits, so that way you could have like the crochet kits can have a unique material outside of the yarn. I mean, obviously our yarn's pretty unique, but I want an additional unique material in these that you can't get anywhere else. So I think 3D printed eyes would be a really cool addition. So I'm working on that. Amelie is going to be crocheting all night. Good. Recommending it. Yeah, I think I'm going to make, my goal, Jillian, is to get those STL files for 3D printing eyes on the Club Crochet website, so that if you have a membership on the website, you can download those 3D printed models so that you can print your own eyes if you want to. That's kind of my long-term goal there with 3D printed files on the website, and like how I intend to use them in the future. Just so that other people that are crocheters and part of the website can also make their own eyes, and you know, I'm not like kind of gatekeeping them behind kits and stuff. That's kind of part of my idea. Oh, Michelle. Okay, Michelle answered my question, which was what kind of yarn they like to use for crochet. They said they've only been doing amigurumi for about 6 months, and so far you've only used acrylic, Big Twist, and Red Heart, and the Easy Peasy. The next fiber up to explore is cotton. Yes, good luck with cotton. I think personally, you know, I love using cotton for my crochet projects. A lot of people don't. A lot of people say that it hurts their hands, and I totally understand that feedback. It can be a little rough. I think Louie above, not me Louie, but there's another Louie in the chat right now, said that Lily and Sugar and Cream destroyed their arms. It was so rough. Barely got through half a goblin. We'll try y'all's yarn. Yeah, I do think, Louie, if that yarn hurt your hands, ours is a little bit softer, but it's still cotton. So you can only do so much when it comes to cotton. It can be because it doesn't give, you know, there's no stretch to this. So sometimes it can be difficult on people's hands. So yeah, I'm looking up other kinds of, I agree, the tunes are slapping. So, I want to give some other kinds of yarns a shot. I don't really like using acrylic if I can avoid it, just because acrylic can be a little, well, I don't like the idea of crocheting with plastic alone, but also sometimes when I crochet acrylic, especially like a big heart or red heart yarn, it just doesn't make my projects look the way I want them to. I don't like the stitch definition they give, and there's something about them that it looks like, it just doesn't look right for me. And I'm just not a fan. But everybody, you know, everybody's got their opinions. Everybody's got their preferences. So. All right, let's stuff this in here. We'll get to the eyes in a second. My gosh, my mom's gonna go crazy when I hide these at other place. I got to be prepared, because my parents' house is like filled with not Zoom cameras. What are those cameras called? Ring cameras. Oh my gosh, they have Ring cameras in like every freaking room. So I'm gonna have to. My strategy is I come in. I bring Post-it notes, and I put the Post-it notes over the cameras so that my mom can't go back and rewatch the cameras to find out where I hid stuff, because she will do that. She'll totally do that if I don't, if I'm not careful. She's a cheater. All right, cool. Let me know what you think, Michelle. You know, no hard feelings if you don't like the yarn too. I'm always open to feedback and thoughts, and I want to just make as good of a product as I can for people. So I'm always open to feedback and thoughts on stuff. I hear it. Especially on these live streams. That's why I love these live streams, because I can get like live feedback and thoughts from people, and I can provide help or parts of patterns that, like, you know, I didn't do right, or sometimes people are like, hey, this part of this design is broken on your website. Like, these streams are perfect opportunities for people to come in and say that. Oh, well, there you go. Forrest, yes, I did. I received your email, and I'm like 90% sure I responded to it. I will look again tonight, though, Forrest. If you don't hear from me by tomorrow, please respond to your email and just say like, hey, just following up. You never responded to this, because I'm pretty sure I did respond to it, and maybe it just, I don't know, maybe something wires got crossed there or something. But I thought I responded. I remember your email, obviously. Amelia says, do I know Lil Things the Crocheter? No, I've never heard of that person. Lil Things, huh? Never heard of them. Crowseed says, oh, interesting. Oh, very interesting. Okay, go Crowseed. Love the name, Crowseed. Sounds like Proceed, which is funny too. Anyhow, Crowseed said that they've been crocheting amigurumi for a few months. They just used cotton, but recently they've been using a mohair blend for the first time for a sloth. I love that. Mohair for a sloth. I love using mohair. I use it usually to make hair now, because crocheting with it, especially crocheting with it by yourself, like not holding two yarns together, can really mess up the materials. I'm gonna go to the next song because I'm pretty sure this is a Halo song and is definitely gonna be cease and desisted. So we're just gonna go to the next one right away, and maybe get prepared for another Irish playlist. We need some more Irish music. Well, okay, this isn't Irish, but that's okay. We'll go to the forest after this. Ooh. This song is a little too epic for me also. Let's go to this one. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, and we should probably plug our computer in. There we go. That way that doesn't die. Okay. We need to keep going here. We are slowing down. We've got so many more to make. I don't know what my high score is for making these. Like, what is my record for how fast I can make these? But I bet you I can finish one in about... I bet you I could do 10 minutes if I was really just, like, hyper-focused on it. What do you think? We might be able to try that. I don't know. I don't want to just, like, hyper-fixate for 10 minutes, though, on the stream. Let's do... more green pants. Oh, Amelie. Amelie. Sorry, it's not written. Sorry, Amelie. I have a friend named Amelia, and so I get it mixed up. Sorry. But I do like the name Amelie. Love that movie. Oh my gosh, I was obsessed with the movie Amelie in high school. I loved that movie. And then I studied French forever. Forever. No, for like 4 years in college I studied French, and then I went to a study abroad in France, and it was cool. And now, mon français, c'est pas bon. Yeah, thank you, Erica. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's difficult to both crochet, talk to a chat, and remember a name. And I'll tell you, man, I am so bad at remembering names. Let me tell you a story about a name forgetting. So I'm like notoriously, infamously, some might say, bad at remembering people's names. And because of that, I just assume other people are also bad at remembering my name. So a few times, I had met up with a friends of ours in San Francisco, and they were like kind of acquaintances, friends. Their names were Mark and Sarah. They're still friends of ours, but we went to a bar one time, and I was talking to Sarah, and you know, I knew her, and I know we had met each other many times, but I just assumed, I couldn't remember her name for some reason, and I assumed that she also couldn't remember my name because, you know, why I assumed whatever. So I was like, hey, you know, by the way, my name's Louie. And she goes, Lou, you've introduced me to yourself the past like 5 times I've met you. You don't remember my name, do you? And I was like, and my face just dropped. I felt so embarrassed. So embarrassed. Especially because Sarah is like a very memorable name for me, because my grandma's name was Sarah, my cousin's name is Sarah, some of my best friends' names are Sarah. Like, I should remember the name of Sarah, honestly. And it was I would say top 3 most embarrassing moments of my life. I was so embarrassed that I had forgot her name, and she called me out in person, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I felt terrible. But ever since then, I'll never forget her name. Even though she spells it wrong, I'll never forget it. She spells it Sarah, Sarah. Erica is not a meanie. No one's being mean. If anybody's being mean, let's everybody be a little nice. A little chiller in the chat. Okay. All right, we need to add a beard. Should we try to make a girl leprechaun? There's got to be girl leprechauns, right? I don't know why. I've never seen a girl Leprechaun. Well, you're being a little aggressive, to be completely honest, Amelie. And also, yeah, and also, you're, calling them mean is maybe being a little mean. Let's just be chill and relax. This pattern would be perfect for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I totally agree, but you know what would be even better, Raven, is the pattern that I'm coming out with next week for this little gnome, which is even better. It's even more Seven Dwarfs. Isn't this one like perfect? Yeah, this would be perfect for the Seven Dwarfs. I need to make a dopey. I need to make all of them. Well, look at that. Guess who's got a magnet in them? Tina! How you doing, Tina? How has your week been? All right, let's add a beard to this little fella. Or are we doing a girl leprechaun? Let's see. There's got to be girl leprechauns. Got to be. Yeah, well, let's make a cute little girl leprechaun. I got an idea on how to do it. It's pretty easy. I make them for dwarves or for gnomes too. It's pretty much the same exact technique as before. Like this. I get the magnets on, I think they're just on Amazon. They are neodymium magnets is what you want to look for, Michelle. And they are, so neodymium magnets is what you're looking for. The size of them, I use 12 millimeter by 2 millimeter. So that's the size of these. 12 millimeter by 2 millimeter. You can get bigger ones though. I always just put 3 of these together. So you could honestly get probably 12 millimeter by, what is that, 6 millimeter or something. They come in all different kinds of shapes and sizes on the internet. But yeah, like they're all over the internet, I think. But the best option is probably going to be Amazon. That's usually where I find mine. I don't love ordering things from Amazon, but you know, we're living in a time. It's kind of the only option for some things. But yeah, that's my recommendation. Okay, so we're gonna make this one go over to this stitch here, and then not the other side. That, and then make it go over to here. Have it come out the other side over the ear. And now they've got cute little bangs and cute little hairs, and we're going to have these hairs hold down with a wee bit of yellow yarn. Just a wee bit. She's still got to have a beard. I don't know about that. You really think so? We can have the hair go in, so it's a hair beard, like this. No, I think it's going to be cute. If we just have these tied down on the sides here, obviously the hat's looking a little funky, but we'll fix that. But we'll just go into the back right her. And we'll go out through this stitch right there. And then we go around this bit right there, and then we go back in. And then we come out to the other side right here. Like this. Oh, there we go. Boop. And then it holds the hair down. A little bit. Stuff is do. They should be braided. They should have been braided. Yeah, I have a feeling that some other Michelle, with Joann's going out of business. I mean, there's always Michael's. Obviously, Michael's still exists. I think Michael's maybe is owned by the same company. I don't know, but I've heard that, and I'm sure this is probably true, that other companies are going to be seeing a gap in the market and taking advantage of it. So I have a feeling we'll get Target will probably start carrying a lot more craft supplies. And I also highly suggest, if you haven't already, Michelle, go check out some small yarn stores. I guarantee there's probably a small yarn store near you. They're expensive for little yarns, and it's not the best for amigurumi usually. Sometimes you get lucky and a yarn store does care about crocheters, but most of the time yarn stores aren't really focused on crocheters. They're focused on knitwear designers because they buy a lot more yarn. Especially, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say crocheters, amigurumi artists. Usually yarn stores aren't as focused on amigurumi because we don't really purchase that much yarn. And we definitely don't like purchasing really expensive yarn. So I get it, but sometimes it's a little frustrating. All right, let me cut these nice and short. And now we have a gal, a little leper gal, a leprechaun gal. She's so cute. I love her. That's great. We've got a real collection starting. Okay, magnet. These magnets are strong. Okay, let's keep going. We can make more. I need more. Any suggestions? Any requests from the chat? Anybody want a specific looking leprechaun? I don't know what I could do that's that much more unique for a leprechaun, but hey, let me know in the chat. If you got ideas, let me know. A gold band? Okay, heard that. Can do. Patricia, can I see your comments? I usually can see your comments, but maybe I missed them. Let me see. Oh, gold to leprechaun's hat. Yes. We're going to go to the next song because this one's got words in it. And I don't really want a song with words in it. There we go. Okay, now we're in the forest, and that's okay. We'll switch the vibe up a little bit. The next one needs a shamrock. Okay, we can give a shamrock. I can definitely do a shamrock. That's easy. Yeah, we can. That'll be cute. We can do that. Tina's been good. You've crocheted Easter eggs and an Easter bunny. You're feeling fine, so all good. Oh, well, I'm glad you're feeling better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had a thought, but I can't remember where it was. You don't have those gold coins anymore, but that's very creative. Oh, the gold buttons? Yeah, I buy them online. I actually bought them in bulk online. Like, I had hundreds of them. Because I use them for stitched and stuff. Oh, that's my problem. Hold on, I need to go in the same stitch I just worked into. This one. This one. No, this one. Thank you. What was I saying? A punk leprechaun? We could probably do a punk leprechaun. A leprechaun. A unicorn leprechaun? Oh my gosh. A leprechaun. Yeah, we'll add a clover to this one. I think I might have some small green yarn. We can make a really itty bitty clover for him. Or we can make a big clover. Oh, cool, Patricia. Oh my gosh, I love that you added shamrocks to your Club Crochet Challenge photo. I love that. I don't know if I've seen that one yet. All right, Jazzy. See you later. I don't know, Amelie. I think maybe it was a little sir, maybe be a little nicer in the chat. Golden rule here. Mohawk coming out of the hat? That might be funny. That could be funny. Alright, Jazzy, I'll see ya. A clover hat. I think what we could do, let's try doing just like, let's try to like upgrade this one a little bit more. We'll add a gold band around the hat, as Patricia was requesting, and we'll make a little itty bitty shamrock to go in that gold band too. I think that'll be a fun little addition. Also someone was asking about those gold buttons. I actually, in the tutorial for this Leprechaun, I actually teach how to make crocheted ones too. These are the crocheted coins. You can see, here's one I have. This one's just got crocheted. It's like a one. This is the one I made in the video tutorial. See, because black yarn's really hard to teach how to crochet with, so I had to do it in brown, and then I used gold. I just crocheted gold coins for this one, so that way you could like see another option if you didn't have these gold buttons. That was kind of the idea there. Ooh, a clover hat. Oh, so we could do, maybe we could do the, we could try to do the, it might look weird, but we could try to do a green hat with the brim of the hat being like a clover or something. Yeah, I don't know. You don't have to make it in... Oh, I love that. Jillian, you just answered what I was going to say. Jillian said that they've got started on the rock challenge, but you don't have any gray, though. But I've been on the beaches, and here we have white rock, so I might make it that as my base and crochet a rock blanket to sit on. I love that. Yeah, you definitely do not have to do it in gray. Some people have been submitting like colorful like rocks in a dip. You might want to crochet like a colorful rock in like a bunch of different colors. I know some people submitted ones that are like glittery and stuff too. So yeah, you totally can do any kind of yarn that you want to do. Yeah, you luckily autocorrect knew how to spell neodymium. Yeah, it's a fun word to say too. Neodymium. New neodymium technology. Oh, I think I was supposed to single crochet there. Chain one. There we go. Okay. How many do you think we can probably finish this one and one more. I think that's a reasonable amount for the day. And hey, I know I didn't live stream last Sunday. I said I was going to, and I totally messed up. I woke up and I was just having a day. You know what I mean? Like one of those days where you just wake up and you're like, I don't want to. And it was Sunday and it was raining and the cats were asleep on me. And I was like, you know what? I never posted about it. I can't do a stream today. And the only people I mentioned it to was the live stream. So I'm sorry if you were expecting a live stream last Sunday and I messed up. So I'm sorry about that. I just needed a day. But this Sunday, I do plan on doing another live stream dinosaur crochet along. So, you know, check in there. And if you want to join that, all you need to do, like down below, subscribe to the channel. That's all. Oh, hey, again, we're trying to get to 100 likes on today's stream. And if we can get to 100 likes, I can show off a project that is coming out, a new pattern that's coming out soon. Like a little sneak peek as a reward. We're halfway there. I don't know if we're going to make it, but we could. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe YouTube will blast us out into the YouTube Shorts world. Aw, 2. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for joining and subscribing. Are you a crocheter or just a crafter or just having fun and enjoying the content? If you're not a crocheter, you gotta get into it, dude. It's the best. Avi. Obvi. There we go. Jules and I are gonna have a nice movie night tonight because it's all rainy out right now and it's nice and stormy out here in Southern California, which is pretty rare. As you can probably imagine, California is not the rainiest place ever. So I'm very excited to have this little night in. Maybe we're gonna build a blanket fort. We really like building blanket forts and watching a movie, making some hot cocoa. I got a plan for making hot cocoa. I know that sounds funny, but I thought about it yesterday. See, we have a wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's gonna be this one. We have a milk frother that I use for our coffees because I make lattes. I really like making lattes a lot. Not only do I like drinking lattes, but I really like making them. It's really fun. Let's send your leprechaun army to battle. Okay. Yeah. What was I just saying? Oh, what movie are we watching? Well, I don't know yet. We got to. Any suggestions? Let us know. Let me know in the chat. I want something lighthearted. You know, I don't want anything like too heavy. I mean, we don't need it to be like a Pixar movie, although Pixar might be kind of fun. But maybe we'll watch Brave. So maybe a cute movie, maybe something not as like sweet and you know, something more serious. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions though. And my cousin really wants to play Fortnite. I have a little he's not a baby. He's just a kid. I think he's like 8 or 9. Actually no, I think he's 9. And he really likes Fortnite right now. And so we play Fortnite every now and then. So he just texted me before the live stream. Was like, "Hey, can you play Fortnite tonight?" And I was like, "Maybe." But it is really fun. It's fun to have a kid that likes to hang out with you, you know? It's just really cool. And also, I've gotten really good at Fortnite because I play with him all the time. Which has been a lot of fun. Yeah, it's just a fun time. I like it. I do need to get some new games though. I'm really excited because April 2nd, they're going to announce a bunch of stuff about the new Switch. And I'm like, give me my new game. I want to play new video games, please. Ooh, Dark Crystal. I love Dark Crystal. Big fan of Dark Crystal. Jules actually really does not like Dark Crystal, though. She thinks it's really, really creepy. And honestly, I get that. I understand where she's coming from there. I don't necessarily agree, but I get where she's coming from because it can be pretty creepy. The puppets do give, especially the what are the main character puppet creatures called? Like the ones that look kind of like elves, like little elves. They give her Uncanny Valley vibes, and I honestly I do get that. I get it. They do kind of give Uncanny Valley vibes. If you don't know what Uncanny Valley is, it's when something looks like a little. It both looks like too human and realistic, and not at the same time. Like there's just something a little off about it, and it just gives this kind of style and vibe that can put you off a little bit, and you don't really like it as much. A good example of that is Polar Express. Is a very big Uncanny vibe one where it's like they look good, I think, but sometimes I'm like, I don't like that. Tom Hanks, you look weird. So a Gelfling. Oh my gosh, it was like an elfling. Yeah, Gelfling. Thank you. I love that you guys knew that right off the bat. I love Skeksis. I love Skeksis a lot. Skeksis are totally my vibe. They give big goblin vibes, you know? So I'm a fan of Skeksis. I haven't seen Fall Guy. That might be a good one. I want to watch... someone said something about the Switch, which reminded me about Stitch. And I saw the trailer for the new Lilo and Stitch this week. I actually do want to see that one. I don't really like these Disney movies that are doing live action versions. Usually I'm like, we don't need that. But I saw the Stitch one, and I was like, actually, that looks really cute. And I love that. I loved Stitch. Lilo and Stitch. It's definitely one of my favorite of the Disney movies. I think it's so fun and so cute and so simple. Has a great message to it. I love that the main characters are Hawaiian. I think that's really cool too. And yeah, I highly love that movie. I totally missed whatever was talked about. But apparently we missed something here. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're not sleuthing out people on these live streams. That's not cool, guys. No talking to. Yeah, I don't like the idea of people. What's the word? What's it called? Oh, whoa! What happened here? Oh, whoopsies. Hold on, we're gonna have to fix this. How did I mess that up so bad? Oh well, we can fix this. I can fix that. What's it called? When you tell someone, when you out someone's like personal info on the internet. Someone remind me of what that's called. Okay, we're doing some crochet surgery here to fix the issue that I had. There we go. It's a little wonky, but you know what? A fix is a fix is a fix is a fix. Stalking, that's it. Doxing, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, definitely no doxing. If someone does that, yeah, I'm sorry. You gotta be not here. No, it's not cool. Not cool. I liked Moana 2 a lot. I saw that it's on Disney Plus now. And honestly, I really liked Moana 2. Moana 2 is really good. Okay, we're going to change colors here. So, you know what? I'll just leave it out. We're going to add the eyes. Let's look at the back here. Is that going to be a problem? It's not that bad, honestly. It's not that bad. 1, 2, 3, and there's one for good luck. I'm meaning to get onto Twitch. I meant to do that this week, but you know, I've meant to do that for like literally years. I just keep dropping the ball. One there. And one here. Maybe that's what I'll try to do by this weekend. I have it all set up to start gaming online. I really want to start doing that. Yeah, that's not cool. No posting other people's information, please. Yeah, I've really wanted to start getting into like, because I play video games all the time. But I recently got it set up so I could try streaming gaming, just because I think it'd be fun. Oh, High Potential is really good on Disney Plus. I really like that actress a lot. I don't know what her name is, but I have been really enjoying that show. I think it's very good. Also, if you haven't watched it yet, you should really watch Ghosts, Jillian. If you like High Potential, I think you might like Ghosts. It's a really good show. I think it's on Amazon Prime. I love it. I'm like obsessed with it, honestly. I really, really like that show a lot. What's a lucky number for Irish people? You know? Like, what's a lucky number for a... there's got to be a lucky number for a leprechaun. There has to be. Okay, we got the green. What's the best place to share photos? I would say probably either, well, it depends. Do you want to share it with the whole community? Then I suggest probably the Discord channel is probably the best. You can also, there's a subsection of the Discord channel called Look What I Made. That's probably going to be the best option for sharing stuff that you've made. You can also post it on Instagram and tag the Club Crochet account. Also, if you want to browse through the tagged posts, it's really cool to see all the people that have been crocheting projects with Club Crochet. So that's just like a really cool like, little community thing. And I'm trying to build a system on the website so you can share pictures just right on the website. That's what we're doing right now. So, oh, luck of the Irish is threes and sevens. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we need to make one more after this. I thought it might have been 7, so that's good to know. Because I think it'd be really cool to have like the perfect lucky number of leprechauns to hide. Leafy girl, hello. How are you? How are you? Is Ghosts the one where a couple inherited a haunted house? Yes, that's the one. There's actually many different kinds. There's one that's a UK version of Ghosts, and that one's okay. It's not bad. It's okay. But the good one is there's an American version that's really good, and I really like that one a lot. And then they are coming out with a French version now on Disney Plus, which is pretty funny. You're great. What you been working on, Leafy? How you been? What you been making? What you been doing? Making anything fun this week? What's your creative project that you've been most proud of in the past week or two? And that goes for anybody in the chat, but especially Leafy because they just joined. One, or decrease this in. Boom. There we go. Okay, so we've got another leprechaun done. We need to make this one a little clover and stuff. And we need to stuff it. So I'm going to use as much of this excess thread as we can to stuff them up. So that way we don't need to waste any stuffing. Just going to make sure that the stuffing goes above the eyes. In fact, we're going to use a stuffing stick for this. It's a little easier to grip onto the extra yarn here. Hold that thread to the side. Stuff in there. There we go. All right. Give him his little magnets. There we go. Oh, wrong end. I thought that was the end of this. 1, 2. Oops. Everything. A mallard. Okay, Leafy's here to tell us what they made. They made a mallard this week. They want to make more pigeon burbs. How many leprechauns? We're on number 6 right now. We're gonna do one more after this one, but this one we need to add on a gold. Patricia told us that we should add on a gold band on the outside of the hat, which I think is a really good idea. So we're going to do that right now. And then we're also going to add on a little clover. And I'm going to try to get a small yarn for our clover too, so that we can make the clover really tiny. I just think that'd be a smart move. I'm hoping this is enough yarn for us to do this little band here. I think it is, actually, because I don't think we need a lot of this yarn. We're going to go into the body, though. Out through the top. And just enough to double knot to. We go around the outside of the hat. And then I'm going to go in through near the same stitch. And out through where that other tail end is. Let's see. Hey, you know what? It does add a little bit of something there. I will not lie. That does add a little something. And then once we have a little thing, what's it called? Shamrock coming out of that, it'll be perfect. Oh, dude, Zoe, congrats. Made their own pattern for tiny cowboy boots for your adventure froggies. Oh my gosh. I need to see these tiny cowboy boots. You must share a picture with me. Send me one on Slack after this, Zoe. Let's go ahead and stuff that in there. And we do want to add a beard too, right? Or do we want a bald leprechaun? I don't know. What do you guys think? Bald leprechaun or nah? Give him some facial hair. In the meantime, while you guys are saying that, do I got green yarn somewhere? I sure thinks I do. Where, oh where do I keep that yarn though? It's more like thread that I'm looking for than yarn, to be completely honest. Thinks I keep that in here. I did. Haha, I'm so smart. Hold on now. It's quite a tangled mess. I gotta untangle this mess of green. We don't need very much of this though, so you know what? I'm just gonna cut it. I don't want to deal with untangling it. It's also, look at all this Jimbo fur. Wow, he's really taking this apart. This is leftover from a way long ago project from like San Francisco. So I haven't used it since then, but should still work fine. So let's go ahead and grab a super thin crochet hook, which is somewhere in here. Where did I put it? I just was using it last week. Is it right? Is it up here somewhere? Stay. Let's find this crochet hook. It's somewhere in here. Hold tight, team. As Louis searches high and... Oh, cool, I found a pair of scissors. And like 4 other crochet hooks that are not the ones I'm looking for. I literally was just using it, though. Can I move it over here? Ah, there it is. This is what we're looking for. Okay. Little tiny clover. Bald. Hey, you know what? All right, if you guys like them being bold, let's keep them bold. That'll make life a lot easier for me too. Okay, so this is how we do a little tiny itty bitty clover. We're gonna chain one and then do a triple into here. 1, 2. Fix that. 3. Is that gonna be too big? No, that'll be good. 2. And then slip stitch into the center. Like that. Is that too big? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. 1, 2, and a triple. 1, 2. It's so hard to crochet this tiny. 3, chain 2, slip stitch into the center. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, that'll look good. I think this will work. It's all about muscle memory. 2. 1, 2. Just tighten this a little bit. It's a little bit of a big clover. Bigger than I was kind of anticipating, but that's okay. We can maybe do another one that's smaller while we're at it. 2, 3. If I have enough yarn. Then we slip stitch into the center here. Pull it tighter, and then let's do a stem. I don't need to do a long one. 2, 3. Yeah, that's way longer than we need. Let's do 6. We just need it long enough to go around or into the yellow band. And then we'll slip stitch it down. I know it looks like what the heck are you doing right now, but I will show you in just a second. I just can't take my eyes away or I will turn into stone. That's science for you. Crochet science. I'm a scientist. I would know. I'm a scientist. Okay. Pull that in. And then pull this end. Tighten that circle up. And there's our little itty bitty clover. Look at how cute that is. And then we just put this in the hat like that. I think we'll do it in the yellow band there. I don't know if we should sew it on or not. I probably should have just done the 4 instead of the tail end too, but whatever. Or we can just put it in their hand. Yeah, maybe we just put this one in their hand and we make another one of these clovers that's a little smaller to put onto the hat of a different one. Let's do that. So I'll just sew this into the hand really easy, real quickly. Yeah. We'll make another one of these though. 1. Is this a song from Zelda when they're explaining the lore of the gods? I think it is. What a great game Ocarina of Time is. There we go. There, and he's got this little tiny 4-leaf clover. Oh my gosh, that one's so cute. I love him. We'll add, and maybe we'll add just a little itty bitty amount of orange yarn as a tuft of hair. But let's make one more of these first, and then I'll add orange yarn to, maybe to this one. That's pretty cute, though. He's got his little clover. Doesn't that look cute? I'm a fan. Okay, and there's his little headband, too. Which is nice. You know, it does add a little bit to him. So we'll go ahead and put him to the side. I like that he's different than the rest of them, too. Let's make since we got this here and out and stuff, let's just go ahead and crochet us a real quick another clover. But this time I'm only going to make the clover part. I'm not going to, and I'm going to make it smaller. So we can use this for adding to the hat of our last leprechaun that we're going to make, and we're going to start and make in just a second. I wanted to stop this at 5 p.m., but we're pretty much at 5 p.m. right now. So I'm going to do one more, and then we will get finished with today's stream. Oh. There we go. We're just going to do doubles instead of triples. 2 chain and slip. That. Let's tighten this up. Oh my gosh, it's so tiny and so hard to see. I'm just going to have to, like I said before, muscle memory it. 1, 2, double crochet. We're just going to do it real quick. Chain 1, slip. Chain 1, 2, double. Chain 1, slip. One more. 1, 2, double. Chain 1, slip. And pull that tighter. Pull that through. Get a knot there. Did not. Pull that through. And pull this tighter. And that's a cute little clover. Oh my gosh, that's real tiny cute. Love that. Okay, so we're going to add this to the hat of our next and final leprechaun. Because I did promise Jules that I would end early, and we're going over time. So let's do one more leprechaun real quick. As I scratch my eyeball. Okay. Hopefully I have enough materials for this too. Let's go to the side. Okay. And hey, if you haven't, like this video down below, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. Hey, Sheree. Sheree. How you doing, Sheree? How's your week been? What have you been up to? Jamie, we have a tutorial for this. It's available on our site. You can find it right here, clubcrochet.com/gold. Oh my gosh, Patricia. Please send pictures of that lunar eclipse. I totally messed up. Jules is my wife, actually. We got married this year. See, look at that cute little ring. Oh my gosh, I heard it was all big and red. I totally freaking missed it. But you know what? I think it was raining last night anyhow, so I probably couldn't have seen it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. But yeah, I totally brain farted and forgetted. Uh-oh, Sheree's got an exam today. Well, like this video and go study for your exam. Tell us something about, tell us something to help yourself study. Teach us what you're learning. 1, 2, 3, 4. And maybe it'll help you study better. I need this to go into there. Yeah, that's pretty good. That'll work. 3. You know what? Hold on. I'm changing gears. We're making one last one. I think we should make the hat gold. And I only have so much of our gold yarn, so we're going to use this yarn instead. And hey, this will answer someone's question that was asking about using different kinds of yarn for different, you know, same kind of yarn, different kind of project, whatever. We're going to do that right now. You can kind of really see what that looks like. We're going to do a gold hat instead this time. And I have no idea what this yarn is. I know it's a cotton blend, but I'm not sure what kind. And we'll see how well it works with our club crochet cotton once we get to the face. But I think it'd be fun to make a gold one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah. There we go. It's on information technology. Sounds super interesting. No, it does sound interesting. Information technology, like the internet? Two. What is my favorite color? I don't know if you're talking to me, Leafy, or someone else in the chat, but my favorite color is probably purple. I also really like maroon, which is kind of like a purple. I also really like teal and greens. But I would say if I had to choose one, probably purple. I really like the color purple. In fact, that's why Club Crochet's like main color is purple. It's because I love that color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Be 8. And you see, this yarn already is much smaller when I'm crocheting it up. Even though it feels ish close to the same, it's much squishier. So it ends up crocheting much smaller. Three, 4, 5. And we'll try to like kind of fast forward through this too a little bit more. And also, if you can, check out the the full video on how to crochet a leprechaun and give it a like. It'll help it get spread out to more channels, especially since we're only going to keep it up till Monday. I want people to get the opportunity to crochet their leprechaun. Same. We both like purple. Love that. Two peas in a pod. All right, Sheree, good luck. Let us know next week how it goes. Good luck. Or Sunday. We'll be live on Sunday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, crocheting some dinosaurs if you want to join. But we'd love to hear how it goes. And break all the legs. Break your professor's legs. Good luck. This gold yarn is very easy to split, whatever brand this is. I have no idea the brand, by the way. No clue. I think this was gifted to me by someone. By a friend that was like, I have all this extra yarn. Do you want any? And I was like, I'll take cotton. And she's like, okay, here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be right here. One. Two. Oh my goodness. There we go. 3. See, this yarn is so splitty that I keep messing it up. Okay. Back into there. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm glad we're almost done with this hat because I don't want to use this yarn anymore. 4. One more. 5. Lip stitch. Okay. Boom. That yarn is done for. We don't want to use it no more. This Sunday? Yep. 3/16/25. That's where we'll be. I have a feeling we're probably going to be crocheting an Irish dinosaur just based on the date. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, is today Pi Day? Oh my gosh, it's Pi Day. I'm such a goofball. I didn't even realize it's Pi Day today. Such a goof. Oh. I totally forgot. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot that it was Pi Day. I'm so embarrassed. Oopsies. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? 8. All right. All right, beige yarn. $3.14. Wait, no, it's today. 3.14, right? Yeah, it's today, Zoe. You're the one that doesn't know pie. I know pies. There's apple. There's pecan. Ugh. There's blueberry pie. There's pumpkin pie. I know so many pies. You can't trick me. You can't trick me, Zoe. Think you know about pie more than I know about pie? Yeah, Pi Day's over for Raven, wherever you're at, Raven. For here, it's still Pi Day. It's still Pi Day where I'm at. Is the 15th of March the Ides of March? Is that what the Ides of March is? I don't really know what the Ides of March means. I would say that I think the Ides of March has to do with Caesar. Was he killed on the Ides of March? I don't know. Someone educate me in the chat. What is the Ides of March? What day is it? And what does it even mean? The 17th. No, the 17th is St. Patrick's Day. My energy reminds you of Game Grumps? Dude, big compliment there, Fizzle. Love Game Grumps. I'm Grump. I'm not so Grump. That is really a sweet compliment of yours. That's very nice to use. So the 15th is the Ides of March. And it has to do based on... Oh, there we go. Thank you, Patricia. Patricia's here with the Google. Or maybe they wrote this all. Either way, super appreciative. Patricia tells us about the Ides of March. They say, the Ides of March refers to March 15th, a date famously associated with the assassination of Julius Caesar, in 44 BCE. Wow, that was a while ago. And popularized by the Shakespeare play Julius Caesar with the warning. Yes. Got it. Got it. The Ides of March. You do doopity doo. Ooh, oh man, I had some Aussie meat pies when I was in New Zealand, Zoe. We had a bunch of like butter chicken pies. Oh my gosh, you're right. Those things are crazy, crazy delicious. It was marked by several major religious observances. Oh, interesting. Okay, next color, sage green. That's what it is. This is seriously going to drive my mom freaking bonkers. I love it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for her to be like, wait, you hid a bunch of leprechauns here? I'm going to be like, yeah. She's going to be like, how many? I'm going to be like, more than 4. I love doing that. More than 4. And then she's going to be like, okay, so there's 5. I'm going to be like, yeah, there's at least 5. I'm so excited. Love it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then an arm. I'm just crocheting knowing what's going on rather than really like looking at what it looks like, and then I'll know that I'll tweak it up a little bit later to make it look cleaner. But for now, we're just going to keep crocheting because that hat looks wonky. It looks like he's wearing a little beanie, but we'll make it work. Ooh, what's Concordia for the Ides of March? I've never heard of Concordia. Erica? Interesting. Me and Jules are big board game fans, so I will look into Concordia. We, well, currently we've been playing a lot of Lava Run because, yeah. But, we like all kinds of board games. We really like this one game. Gosh, I'm having a brain fart on it now. Seas of something. Oh, I can't remember. My brain's doing too many things at once. It's running too many programs. Okay, let's just see what this hat is doing here. If I untuck it. We're going to have to fix that again later, but just to see. I mean, it looks pretty cool with a golden hat. Especially if once I add all the beard and stuff. I think it'll look really good. Let's add some eyes, though. Yeah, in America, the only pie that we have really that's savory, which is super unfortunate, but the only savory pie that we really have is a pot pie, which are basically like, it's like a weird like dumpling soup kind of thing in a pie. It's really good. I love pot pies. They're super delicious, but that's the only real savory pie that we have here, and it's such a disappointment because there are some really delicious pies. And also, it feels like something that America would really like. I feel like we really like our pies. So we need more. Looks like the tip of a Crayola crayon. Yeah, totally. It definitely. You're right. You're totally right. Like this is like, and then yeah, you're totally right. Nothing else to say. You're right. What size eyes do we use? We use 6mm eyes, Leafy. All right. See you later, Leafy. Have a great night. See you. Maybe we'll see you on Sunday. Going to church on a Friday night? Interesting. Okay. All right, let's get that stuffed into the top. There we go. I gotta remember to stand up straighter. Maybe. Oh, I want to crack my neck, but I can't. Ugh. Okay, let's keep going. Hey, again, like this video down below. We're running out of time to give this video likes, so give it a like when you can. Ooh, thank you so much, Erica. Erica says that Concordia, the game that they were talking about a few minutes ago, is a peaceful strategy game of economic development in Roman times. 2 to 5 players, perfect amount, age 13 and up. And instead of looking to the luck of dice or cards, that's where we ran out of text, but that's okay. Thanks for that. I'll look into it. You have too many board games? Me too. I need like a new place to start putting them so I can get more. It's so hard to choose which game to play once you have a lot of them too. All right, last color change here for our last Leprechaun. Of course we're gonna add a beard and stuff, so we're not done yet, but it's the last time I'm crocheting with a new color, so it's kind of nice. It's always nice to be done with one. We're going to finish this round real quick. I'm flying now. Now that I've made 4 of them, I can pretty much just speed through it. So this is what I got to do. I really want to do a speed running challenge. And when I do those, I'm going to have to make like 1 and then just go straight into the next one so that I can crochet as fast as possible. Because I can always crochet it better and faster if I've done one right before making it. You know, because like everything's really fresh in your brain. So I think it'd be really fun to do a speedrunning challenge. At least for some of the patterns, like their minigurumis and stuff. I just think it'd be fun. There we go. Okay. And let's stuff them up a little bit with these extra threads. Use our stuff and stick for this. Now you're hungry for goulash pie. I'm hungry too. The song always reminds me of like the news, like boom, 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 boom. Like there's like a news report. Hold on, we need to unstuff this because the stuffing is not reaching the top of the hat, and these hats are very empty. So I'm actually going to use regular stuffing for the top of our hat so that I can make sure it gets all the way in there and above the eyes so that the hat itself is stuffed up. Otherwise, we're going to have a loose head here. It's a little bit cleaner. We'll untuck that in just a second. Let's stuff it the rest of the way with this. Who needs a stuffing stick when you have the back of a smaller crochet hook? Dabby, I'm running out of magnets. Good thing it's the last one. All right, let's get our orange yarn after this, and we'll add our final beard. Do I have any more orange yarn? Yes, maybe just enough. It's the excess orange yarn from our last seasonal kit, too. Okay. Boom. Pull it tight. Back in the center. Bloop. Back out the outside. Pull it nice and tight. And cut it close. All right, now we want to add our beard. This guy's looking a little wonky because I think I stuffed him up a little too much. You got a little aggressive on his stuffing. That's okay. That's okay. He'll be fine. And we got just enough of this orange yarn. Actually, we probably have more than enough to add our final beard. For our final golden leprechaun. Down and an up. I'm gonna sneeze. Am I gonna sneeze? I don't know if I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, thanks for joining the Discord channel, Patricia. I'm glad you found it. I actually am working on another Discord channel this weekend for Lava Run. It's going to be part of the update. I'm adding a Lava Run Discord and a Reddit account. Per request, someone on Reddit was posted on I had a Lava Run Reddit account already. And they posted there and were like, is anybody using this? And I was like, you know what? I didn't post enough about it, so I'll fix that up. We're going to be Classic Lou and get a little extra here. Maybe not actually, because I don't know where my pliers are. So we're just gonna pull, wiggle. Oh no, I messed the nose up because I wasn't looking, and I just pulled some of the nose yarn out. So we're gonna have to fix that too. I got too aggressive with this little guy. All right, let's fix that. We can fix that. There we go. I can fix that. Go in there. There we go. That's good enough. He's got a little booger, but whatever. And ear hair. Down. There. And then last one. No. This one's fighting us. As they do sometimes. No, we want a little higher up. Well, whatever. We'll just do there. There we go. In. Out through the bum. Skloop. Okay. All right. Last couple things we want to do. First off, of course, we want to finish this guy up and double knot his beard. And then we also need to add the clover that we made. The little itty bitty clover. And fix the hat a little bit. One. I'm just gonna double. Yeah, we're just gonna do a single knot this time. He's not gonna lose it. And let's get that in there. Get in there. Beep beep beep. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. What a bit. Little Cran Man. That's right. Fizzle Sweets. Little Cran Leprechaun. Leprechaun. The hat is, because of the yarn, is not as stretchy. So we need to kind of like force it downwards. I should have used a thicker gold yarn probably, but whatever. Whatever, we did what we did. We can't throw a fit. I can either sew this to this guy's head, or we can put it on one of the black hat ones. What do we think? Do we want this leprechaun or this clover on our gold one? Yeah, maybe it does give it more leprechaun-y vibes. Yeah, whatever. Let's just do it on the gold one. Probably should put it on every one of them, but I'm not going to do that. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. What a beautiful song this is. Okie dokie. I think this is going to be it for the day. How beautiful. Alright, I'll make sure to record me hiding these at my parents' place this weekend. So don't worry. I will let you know how it goes. Probably post something about it on Monday. And thank you guys so much for joining today. Again, if you haven't yet, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And let's look at our little leprechauns. So we got our gold one that we just made. We got our little gal, our lepre gal. Look at that. They're so cute. We've got our one we made with our little shamrock, our bald leprechaun. And this is the other one that we made today. And then we got these ones that I had prior to it. We have 7 leprechauns total to hide at my mom's place. And I'm also going to hide this pot of gold as well. Okay, so wish me luck. I will keep you guys updated on where we're going to hide these. I'll make a little video or something. And our next live stream, sorry, the stream is like tilted this way so they fall over a little bit. So the next stream will be on Sunday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be making dinosaurs. It's going to be your choice what kind of dinosaur we make. So I'm going to be asking the chat for votes. And then we're going to be live again next Friday. I think we're making our pet rock, and we're doing a secret giveaway too. So if you want to enter that, go check out the last rock video at about an hour and 4 minutes in. If you want to learn more about how to enter a secret giveaway for next week, that's slowly becoming less secret because I'm talking about it right now. But anyhow, if you want to learn more, go check out that pet rock video. And we're going to be crocheting our pet rock next Sunday on a live stream. I'm sorry, next Friday. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much again for joining. Thank you to the chat for keeping me company and hanging out. Super appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Yes, Wi-Fi off. That's a good idea. That'll stop the rings from working. That's a really good idea, Jillian. Great idea. All right, guys. Pasta la pizza, happy hooking, and you hang up first. No, you hang up first. Oh my gosh. Stop, you're making me blush. Weirdo. All right, bye.